welcome to my first video. Today I want to show you how to make a St. Valentine's Day vintage cake decoration purse, and I think it's so cute and versatile, so let's get into it. We are doing this in two parts. For part 1 you are going to need a heart-shaped bag, glue gun, scissors, and the assorted lace of choice. For part 2 you are going to need either white silicone, mounting adhesive, or Decoden whipping cream, whichever you want. I am going to use mounting adhesive. You're going to need one piping bag, one piping nozzle of choice, glitter, and assorted beads and bows. So let's begin. This is the bag that I chose. I saw it at the Tiger Copenhagen store. It was for 10 euros. I believe they're at 7 euros now. But anyways, it's not that big, and it has a small amount of space inside, which I'm not too worried about. I only want this bag for an accessory decoration. I'm not really using anything to keep inside so valuable. You need your hot glue gun, the lace, whichever lace you want, anything goes well. You can even use cotton lace. Now for part 2, I am using the mounting adhesive I said. This was very cheap. It was around 3 euros, and I was looking for alternatives to use instead of white silicone and Decoden, which is like a bit more expensive. Now I'm just choosing up which style of lace and colorways I'm gonna use. I really like this pink fuchsia and red that'll go. I'll put it on top of it. And first of all, you need to light up the edge of the lace so it just doesn't fray. This is just really easy to do. Be careful, don't burn yourself. Now I forgot I forgot to record the first part where I started, doing the hot glue. And again, don't burn yourself. All I'm doing is laying down a dot of hot glue and then just laying down the frill and then bending that so that it creates this ripple effect. And then just go ahead and do it all around until you reach the beginning of the other lace. Now, right at the beginning of the next layer of lace, burn the tip and just do the same pattern as you did with the other one. Now I've done the second row. Remember to finish off and burn the edge, and then you're done for part 1. For part 2, I'm taking out the bows and cherries I made the day before. I painted those and I gave it a thin layer of resin just to give it that fake cherry look. I've got the mounting adhesive, glitter, and then thin glitter. The piping bags, any silicone piping bag, I just use that for protection so I don't get sticky. Now grab the adhesive or silicone or whatever you have, and then just put it in the piping bag. Make sure to clip the top of the bag so that the whipping cream doesn't go anywhere when you're pressing it. Before starting off on your bag, make sure to make a piping test before. Make sure it has the right consistency and there are no air bubbles. Now you can go ahead and start on your actual bag. Just before you start piping, decide which way you want to go and which direction you want to pipe. And make sure your wrist is like firm and you have chosen a comfortable position. And then just go ahead and pipe right on top of the edge of the lace so that you're covering the hot glue. And just keep going. Just be careful that you're not piping so on top of the lace that you can't really lay it flat, or it'll happen, you'll have a mishap just like I did here. But you can easily cover that up with beads later on. So I just kept decorating, seeing where I wanted more whipped cream. Put the cherries on top. It took me longer than this actually, but it was fun. So go ahead and add your bows or whatever other decoration you have in mind. At this point I already added the glitter, or else the mounting adhesive would dry up and it just wouldn't pick up on the glitter. I added another bow in the middle and this little resin charm I made like months before. I already have a bunch of them. And add more glitter. I would suggest just using like a pair of tweezers for this part, because I constantly dropped mine and then I got glue all over my hands. So just use tweezers, don't complicate yourself. And that's it. You're just about done. What I decided to do with mine was just leave it as is. I wanted to add more charms, but then I said no, that would be like, it would be too much. So here it is. I coated it with Decoration Ice Cream JSK by Angelic Pretty. I think it looks so nice in contrast with all the pink I usually wear. And the cherries also make a good contrast of it. I paired it with my babushka, or I just call it a bandana. I made it myself too. I also made the ring and the brooch and the necklace and oh my god, everything. So I hope you liked it. I will be making more. Stay tuned and please subscribe. Goodbye.